What's up, guys? Jason of New 80s Revolution in the car, ready to head to Heroes Hideout in Eastview Mall in Victor, New York. It's about a 45-minute drive from me. They are an incredible store that I am so glad finally came to my... They finally brought a store that does the things that this store does. They finally brought a store like that to my area. I have been wanting a toy store, obviously since Toys R Us. But this store is so much more than that. It is a, it's a toy store, you know, but it focuses more on adult, you know, collectible type toys. So all of your NECA figures. There's a wall of Mattel figures that, again, I have not seen since Toys R Us. Marvel, superhero stuff, it's just incredible. A massive Funko Pop wall. So we're gonna go check out that store. Now, the other reason that I'm so excited about this store finally opening near me is it is a autograph signings hub. This store brings in guests from wrestling and very few guests from movies and TV, but many wrestling guests. And now that Liam is like fully involved in wrestling, we're watching AEW weekly, we're checking out highlights of Raw and SmackDown. You know, his wrestling signings are going to be huge for me to experience with him, and it's going to be right in Rochester, which is awesome. In addition, when I visited the store a couple of weeks ago for the first time, when I realized who's running the store and who's affiliated with Heroes Hideout, my mind was blown. And I said, can I please come back and do a tour of the store and get a quick few words with you? And he said, sure, absolutely. So that's what we're about to do this morning. Wait until you see who is part of the Heroes Hideout crew and who is running this store. Wait till you see it. And we're about 40 minutes away, so we'll see you in about a second and a half.
The New 80s Revolution with Jason Nupp, a one-and-all show full of fun where anything can and does happen. Pickups, fan mail, toy reviews, camping with the New 80s Revolution Jr. Whatever the heck else does not fit into a specific category, Jason covers it right here, folks. And now, the host of the New 80s Revolution, Jason Nupp.
All right, guys, check this out. This is incredible. I have never seen this much stuff in one place, ever. I mean, even, look, Toys R Us, obviously, you know, had it all, but look at this. Look at this. You're not going to find, you know, Target has, look at this. Oh, my goodness, I just noticed that. Wow, that might be coming home with me today. Holy cow. Yeah, that might be mine today. I don't know. But look at this. Look at that. Where have you seen that before? You will not. This is all stuff that you see at like toy shows and Comic-Cons, right? All from several different vendors. But Heroes Hideout has it all in one location. Look at all this stuff, man. This is a nerdgasm, ladies and gentlemen. G.I. Joe Tikis, I haven't even seen those. Those are great. The Goonies. Wow. These are amazing. I wonder if I can get some beer in these. Are these pints? I don't know, I'll have to check those out. Love to drink some beer out of the Storm Shadow. Guys, if you're looking for your He-Man figures, they're here. And don't worry, these prices are not majorly marked up at all. $16.99. All your Star Wars stuff is here at Heroes Hideout. Walls and walls of superheroes. If you're looking for the G.I. Joe figures that you can't find anywhere, they're right here. Including some of those, that special edition Destros here. Amazing. Oh yeah, check this out. So I pre-ordered all this stuff from Entertainment Earth, and waiting and waiting and waiting and still waiting, and they're all right here. Yep, they're all right here for $1 more than what Funkos are selling for. So I'm going to grab these today and cancel the pre-order because I'm not waiting anymore. Amazing. I can't get enough of this NECA wall. This is incredible. Let's go check out the WWE section again. Any pop you need, they're here. So check this out. So you know when you walk into a Target or a Walmart, you're getting not even a fraction of the amount of Elite figures this store has. Check that out. Anyone you need, all right here at Heroes Hideout. And some older stuff. I noticed this earlier too. You know, you're not finding this anywhere except online, you know, for crazy prices. It's $26.99 here. Right? The Decade of Domination, Randy Orton. And then I showed you this earlier. Check this out. When's the last time you saw these in a store? Jack's Bone Crunching. $28.99. You're not going to get a carded Jack's Bone Crunching figure for $28.99 online. That is a fantastic price. That's kind of a blast from the past. I started collecting those right after Hasbro ended. Actually loved them. All right, guys, so that is what we get to look forward to at Heroes Hideout. The signings coming up. Liam and I are coming here to hang out with CJ Graham. Wrestlers, there's wrestlers all over the place here. Mick Foley is coming to town. X-Pac, Sean Waltman is coming to town. Check it out, guys. Heroes Hideout. My new favorite store. Got to get that Jonathan Davis corn pop in here. I can't wait for that thing to come out. All right, guys. That is that.
All right, guys. So in addition to everything I just showed you, the coolest part about this store is the guy that's running it. Are you ready for this? Former WWE superstar, former ECW superstar, former Ring of Honor wrestler, and in my opinion, the East Coast Indie Wrestling Hall of Famer, ladies and gentlemen, Colin Delaney, if you will, come on in. How are you, sir?
I'm good, man, I'm good.
Wow, this place is amazing. I was just telling people earlier, I'm so happy to have a toy store back in this area, and especially one like this that's just not only toys. You guys do signings, you guys have, you know, stuff that you can't find in stores. This place is amazing. How did you get hooked up with Heroes Hideout?
Thanks, man. Yeah, Heroes Hideout, so there's a couple of them at Albany, and I actually met Steve, the guy who runs Heroes. I signed autographs for him outside of one of his Albany locations. We always kept in touch. I used to have a spot here in Rochester that sold toys and stuff. So once that went away, Steve brought this to me and asked if I'd be willing to do it. And I said, hell yeah.
Here you are. You had, in my opinion, one of the greatest concepts for a store of all time in Rochester. You had a cereal comic bar.
Yeah.
People could come to your store and eat cereal and hang out and watch cartoons and read comics.
Yeah, it's a shame it went the way it did. We had it was a mess. The whole thing was a mess. But the concept was basically a place where people like that could hang out, you know, people who like that kind of thing, who like this kind of thing, toys, collectibles, Funkos, you know?
Yeah, loved it. I loved that place. So you're working in a toy store. Do you still collect this stuff? Are you still a kid that collects toys?
I'm not really. That's kind of why I'm the best for this place. I don't I don't take any of my work home with me, I guess.
Okay. You are obviously, you know, I knew you way back. I started going to like local wrestling in Rochester back in the days of the dojo in Spencerport.
Sure.
And I've seen you since. I mean, this guy, Colin Delaney. We know who Colin Delaney is. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Colin Olson from the old Rochester indie wrestling scene. You had the greatest name of all time with the tag team. You were the Olsen twins,
right?
Which I think is the best name ever. You were Colin Olson.
Yeah.
What's going on with wrestling? Obviously, the world has shut down. We're opening up again. What are you doing in the ring?
Sure. So yeah, I mean, pandemic really shut down everything for a lot of people, but wrestling especially. I mean, can't do that within the COVID guidelines, but it's just now started to kind of come back. So I think wrestling, not just independently, but nationally, is going to go through a big boom period coming out of this thing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I love it. You know, live crowds are coming back, house shows are coming back. We're going to hit up AEW, which is coming to this area soon. I know you're going to be there. So you are immortalized in plastic form forever. Now, this channel is heavy into, you know, toys in the 80s, and this channel started from the original LJN wrestling figures.
Sure.
But you, the guy standing next to me, you actually have your own wrestling figure.
Yeah, that was it. It's crazy. It was like a lovely parting gift because I had gotten released before it ever came out. And usually they don't put figures out, they'll just pull it. But apparently, as the story goes, they had to make a completely new body mold without muscles to make my figure. So the only reason they got put out is because they would have lost so much money if they didn't put it out.
Do you remember, you know, them coming to you and saying, "Look, Colin, we're gonna make a figure for you," sitting you down? I know they're doing that real scan thing.
No. Okay. No, I don't. I don't think I did a real scan. I think at the time they were doing it off of just pictures.
Okay.
I think. And nobody told me. It was just like, I think I read it on the internet that I was getting an action figure, honestly.
Read it on the internet that you were getting your own action. And you had a hard time finding your own figures, didn't you?
Well, yeah, in the beginning I had some, and, you know, I sold them and whatnot. But then, and I didn't think too much of it, but in recent years, they've climbed up. You can't find one for less than like $80, $100 on Amazon.
$80, $100. The Colin Delaney WWE ECW figures from Jack's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from Jack's. All right, so what is coming up in this store? We mentioned signings earlier. That is my biggest, I love that part of the store. I'm going to be here in August for that CJ Graham guy, that Jason actor. Who's coming up here? Who's signing some autographs here?
So yeah, we have beginning of August. We have someone every week in August, pretty much. We have Mick Foley, we have Rob Van Dam, we have Raven, we have, like you said, CJ Graham from Friday the 13th. We have Jerry the King Lawler. We just announced X-Pac on Halloween.
That's right.
And I'm sure more to come. That's just what we got on the schedule right now. But you know, you can check out the website heroeshideout.com or go to the Facebook for Heroes Hideout, and you'll find all the updates for all that stuff.
Yes, heroeshideout.com. I showed you all the toys earlier. If you don't, there's what? This is the 4th Heroes Hideout location? 5th. If you cannot get to a Heroes Hideout because you're not in this area, that doesn't matter. Jump online. You can order the stuff from them, and they will send it to you. So no more searching. You know, trust me, these are really well-priced items. First time I met you here, I dropped about 5 bills in the store because I can't find, and Santa can't find, any of those Mattel Elites, but Heroes Hideout has them right here and online as well. Now, quickly before we go, I saw something earlier on Facebook. Somebody asked a question, what's up with the Bray Wyatt signing? And then the response was, I don't know, we got to get with WWE. Are you guys bringing in huge current WWE superstars?
So yeah, we had Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss on the calendar at one point, but when you deal with people like that, you have to go through WWE, and there's a process, and of course pandemic made all that a little more difficult too, so I don't know exactly what's going on with it. But yeah, I mean, we're going to try and bring in the biggest names we can.
That's awesome. I will be here. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. This is Colin Delaney, chasing up New Age Revolution from Heroes Hideout. Come check us out. Check them out online. Check them out on Facebook, Heroes Hideout. Good night now. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, of course.